In this session, we are learning how to implement bottom navigation in React Native using the Bottom Tab Navigator from React Navigation. The demonstration begins by showcasing the bottom navigation bar, which contains three main screens: Home, Profile, and Settings. The home screen serves as the main landing page of the app and contains a heading labeled Home Screen, along with a button labeled Go to Details. When tapped, this button navigates to the Details screen, which is part of the Stack Navigator inside the Home tab. The Details screen displays a heading along with a Go Back button, which allows users to return to the home screen. The Profile screen is accessible through the Profile tab in the bottom navigation bar and displays a heading labeled Profile Screen. Similarly, the Settings screen is accessed by tapping the Settings tab, displaying a heading labeled Settings Screen. The combination of bottom tab navigation and stack-based navigation inside the Home tab makes the app's navigation more dynamic and structured. To set up this navigation, we begin with app.jsx, which initializes the app and imports App Navigator, the component responsible for handling all navigation. Before implementing navigation, we need to install several dependencies. Additionally, React Native Vector Icons requires extra configurations for Android. In the Android app build Gradle file, we need to add this line applies a Gradle script from the React Native Vector Icons package. Similarly, in Android settings Gradle, we must add these lines to include the React Native Vector Icons project and set its project directory to the correct path within the Node Modules folder. Once these dependencies are installed and configured, the navigation system is set up in src/appnavigator.jsx. In appnavigator.jsx, we configure both bottom navigation and stack navigation. First, we import essential modules, including Navigation Container, which wraps the entire navigation structure, Bottom Tab Navigator, which enables the bottom navigation bar, and Stack Navigator, which manages navigation inside the Home tab. To enhance the UI, we also import React Native Vector Icons, which dynamically assigns icons to the navigation bar. The Home tab requires a Stack Navigator since it contains multiple screens. This is done by creating Home Stack, which includes Home Screen and Details Screen. The Bottom Tab Navigator is then set up to include three tabs: Home Stack, Profile, and Settings. The Function tab icon assigns icons based on the selected tab. For example, the Home tab displays either a Home icon or a Home outline icon, while the Profile and Settings tabs have corresponding person and settings icons. The Active tab is highlighted in tomato color, while inactive tabs remain gray for contrast. Each screen is defined separately in the Screens folder. In Home.jsx, we define the Home screen, which consists of a heading labeled Home Screen and a button that navigates to the Details screen. This navigation is handled with navigation.navigate function. The Details screen, located in details.jsx, is part of the Stack Navigator inside the Home tab. It retrieves parameters from the home screen and displays a Go Back button, implemented using Navigation Go Back function. This ensures that users can return to the previous screen without any issues. Both screens have a light gray background, with content centered for readability. The Profile screen and Settings screen are accessible through the bottom navigation bar. When users tap the Profile tab, the Profile screen appears, displaying a simple heading labeled Profile Screen. Similarly, tapping the Settings tab navigates to the Settings screen, which presents a heading labeled Settings Screen. Both screens are styled with a centered layout and bold text for clarity. One issue that arises when using Stack Navigation inside the Home tab is that two headers appear, one from the Stack Navigator and another from the Bottom Tab Navigator. To fix this, we modify the Stack Navigator by setting the header shown property to false in Screen Options. This removes the default header from the Stack Navigator, leaving only the Bottom Tab Navigation bar visible. The same approach can be used to hide headers for specific pages or entire navigators. Additionally, we can create custom headers by defining a separate header component and passing it inside Screen Options. This session demonstrates how to implement bottom navigation with Stack Navigation, pass parameters and customize headers, creating a well-structured and user-friendly navigation system in React Native.